Hello, I'm Teacher Jane. Welcome back to my look at perimeter with extra language. We're starting off nice and gently. I'm using a traffic light system. Red is the harder ones. Green, I expect everybody to do. They're quite reduced. There's not a lot of wording in them. You've got to learn to pick out the maths. So sticking with perimeter, can you think of any other words for perimeter? The outside, the edge. What's the perimeter of a country called? The border. What's the perimeter of a circle called? Circumference. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the questions. For each of them, I'd like you to work out the perimeter of each of the shapes. When you hear this sound, pause the video and have a go, and then I'll go through them with you at the end. So pause this one and have a go. Right, the first one I'm going to look at is the rectangle. How would you describe where... Oh, it's a bit tricky. I deliberately put a shape around the first one that I'm going to look at. What shape did I put around it? Circle. A beautiful blue circle. Right, so what I'm going to do... So I'm going to work in a logical way. I'm going to start at the top on the left hand side, which would be here. And then I'm going to move around it in this direction. Is that clockwise or anti-clockwise? If you forget, think of a clock. Which way do the clock hands move? This way. They call that clockwise. If you want it to mean the opposite or against, we add the word anti. Anti is a prefix and means against. So starting with the first one, you know what, I'm going to write some methods up and then discuss them. First one, classic, simple, easy to check. I've got 4 edges or sides and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. So my answer is 34. 34 what? Meters. I work so often in centimetres and millimetres that I have to be really careful because it would be very easy for me to just put centimetres down for everything, and that would be a beautiful point lost. Quick question, whereabouts have I written the word perimeter? Where is the word perimeter in relation to me? It's above Teacher Jane, that's correct. Next method. Brackets, do that first. 7 plus 10, 17. Next to each other, so that's a multiply. And that's going to give me 34 meters. Well done if you got that. So again, working in a logical way. Top left, 4 numbers, 4 sides, quadrilateral, meaning 4. How have I written them? Is it vertical or horizontal? Vertical. Like my line here, vertical. They're going downwards. Well, you could say they're going upwards. Right, let's get adding. 5 plus 5, 10, 15, 20. So 0 here, carry my little 2, drop my decimal point down. 2 plus 6, 8, 8 plus 9, 17, 17 plus 6, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Right, so I'm 23. 23 plus 9, 32. 32 meters. Yes, you could write that as 32 m. Or 32 m. Because, quite right, you don't need that little 0.0. 0 means nothing when it's on an end. There are no numbers over beyond it. It doesn't actually give it any importance or significance. Lovely. Next question. Oh, I like this one. This is what you often see as you're going up your levels in maths. This question expects you to know something. And what it expects you to know is this. If I measured this, get that on there nice and just like that, it measures to 30. What do you think this side is going to be? I can hear you, 30 as well, because it is a regular shape. If this side is 30, this side will be 30. If this side is 15, that side's going to be 15. So it expects you to know it. I quite like it that they don't clutter, put lots of stuff on it. I don't need them to tell me that this side is 12. That side is 7, and that side is 7. But what I don't want is for you to forget and do 12 plus 7 equals 19 centimetres. Because you've missed out 2 sides. So 12 plus 7 plus 12 plus 7 gives me 38 centimetres. It's very easy to miss sides when they don't like that. Then picture I have a beautiful square, and squares, every side has to be the same length, or the same measurement, or the same size. If it's not a square. So, for this one, how big is my square length? 14 centimetres. So I know that side is 14, that's going to be 14, that's going to be 14, and that's going to be 14. This picture here is meant to represent one of these. Woo! A cushion. And I've seen it in the exam where they say you want to put some tassels or ribbon, you know what goes in your hair, around, when you hear around, you know it's perimeter, the cushion. If that was the case, how much ribbon would you need to go around your cushion? Each side is 14 centimetres, so I could do 14 plus 14 plus 14 plus 14. What's that going to give me? 56 centimetres. Perfectly good way of doing it. The other way is the multiplication button. 4 times or 4 lots of 14, and that will give me exactly the same answer. The reason I don't really like using multiply when I'm doing perimeter, because I think of perimeter plus plussing, is people get confused between perimeter, which is the outside, and area, which is the inside. And with area, you multiply or times 2 sides. You find a side and you times the 2 of them. But let's stick with perimeter. We'll do area in another video. Ooh, nice funny old shape here. I'm going to draw it. Whee! Boom! My drawing doesn't have to be accurate. I should put not to scale next to it. 3 and 6. Right, so I'm going to start here. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5. Let's do it together. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 6, 17. 17 plus 5, 22. 22 centimetres. What's this thing up here in the top right hand side of the screen? Fence. Okay. This is a perimeter fence. Where do you think it goes? Around the outside of something. Yeah, prisons have perimeter fences. My old college had a perimeter fence, so we could keep all our lovely computers and things safe. So, looking at the top or upper shape, drawing myself a diagram of it. That's pretty similar to it. What I like to do is cut them with imaginary lines into shapes I recognise. So this shape, it could actually be these two together, put together. If you look, I've got my little 3 there. I know that's 3, so that side would be 3. So if I did a little line here, that side would be 3 there. 3 plus the 2 here would give me 5. That makes sense. But it's this one that I'm trying to work out. And it would be all the horizontal lines that will help me with this one. Horizontal. Oops, there we get rid of that. The horizontal lines. So this one, bing, 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 bing. And this one. Because I'm trying to work out this one. If that one dropped down to there, look at that. If I put my little, that's my imaginary line. Yeah. So I know that the whole distance across is 7. Okay, 7. I know that from here to here is 3. So what I want to do is get my whole 7 and take out the 3 minus 3. And then whatever is left will be this bit. I could check it. 7 take away 3 is 4. To put there. So 4 plus 3 is 7. So if this side is 4, this side has got to be 4. 4 centimetres. Well done if you got that. For the lower one, or B, you worked it out as 21. So, what they've done is you've actually got 2 to find out. That one and that one. Which one should I start with? Horizontal or vertical? I'm going to start with the vertical one. Vertical. So I know from here to here is 6. So from here to here would be 6 again. 6 centimetres. Is there anything I can use that will tell me what this is? This side would be 3. So my whole bit is 6. 6 is the whole length. I'm going to take out my 3, and that will give me 3 centimetres. 3 plus 3 makes 6. So I now know that one is 3. Next one I want to work out is this one. So I know the whole way across is 8. I know from here to here is 4, so I'm going to bring that one up to here, 4. So 4 plus what gives me 8. I'm going to get my 8, I'm going to take out the 4, and that leaves me with 4. So this side would be 4. Now what I've got to do is add them all up together. 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 4, 18. 18 plus 3, 21. 21 plus 4, 25. 25 plus 3 equals, P equals 28 centimetres. And if you wanted full points, you would write your method out completely. What I'm going to do is give you a flash of the next one. This one again, you can apply the same rules of logic to it to calculate it. Yeah? You could draw a line across here. And that should help you calculate that one. You know, the whole way. But I'll see you on the next video, part 3.